Shelby County. We're here at Collins High School, and I'm here with some students and also Mr. Nate Jepson, the principal of Collins High School. Today is a little different day. It's the first day since February of 2020 that students and staff can wear a mask or they can decide not to. We had a board meeting last night and our board members weighed in. We looked at a lot of data over several months and the numbers of COVID have gone down dramatically. And we've been told by lots of sources that the homemade masks are really not keeping people safe. So some of the medical professionals are really recommending a KN95 mask if you want to mask and try to keep yourself safe from getting sick. But we're here and we wanted to talk about what's happening in the schools around this issue. I know some parents are very concerned about having their children singled out or perhaps even bullied if they are choosing to wear a mask. And so I wanted to make sure that's not happening here at Collins High School and across our district. So Mr. Jepson, what have you seen today in your school now that this is really an option for kids?
Seen a lot of students without a mask. I've seen quite a few students with a mask, and everybody seems to be getting along fine. No problems at all. Yeah.
So what about your staff?
I would say my staff is probably 80% not wearing masks, 20% wearing masks, and everybody seems to be fine with that.
That's great. That's wonderful. And I think that some of our parents might think at home that it's maybe been a hard day for kids, but what I'm seeing, and it sounds like what you're seeing, is that everybody gets along and we're all just going to make it about teaching and learning.
I think so. I've heard a few comments of, oh, that's what you look like from here down, but outside of that, I think it's been a good day.
Well, that's one of the upsides is that teachers can look at a student and they can tell what they're saying, and there's no thing to get in between in that communication in many cases, especially for some of our younger kids.
For sure, for the younger ones. I think at high school level we've pretty well adjusted to we can communicate fine without, and people in masks, we've learned that that's something some people need to do to be safe, and that's fine with us.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, and thank you for everything you do at Collins High School. You've been an amazing addition to Martha Lane Collins.
Well, thank you. I love being here. Go Titans.
I'm here with Jamie and Adeline, and I'm going to ask them a question. How many students would you say you've seen wearing their masks today, maybe percentage-wise? Just a rough figure.
30 to 40% in total. I mean, a good amount of people do wear masks.
Okay, and anybody getting singled out or maybe?
I've not seen that at all. I think everyone understands that it's like a personal choice.
A personal choice. What about you, Adeline?
I 100% agree. About like 30-40% are still like wearing their masks, but I haven't seen any like issues with that happening.
Wonderful. And you know what? I think that says to me that you all have learned to be respectful of each other's choices. And we don't know why people choose to wear a mask. Sometimes it might be a medical issue or maybe even someone in your home that has a medical issue. So what about your teachers?
I've seen a lot of them not wearing masks lately ever since the mandate was lifted. So
personally, all my teachers have worn a mask so far.
And those that haven't, is it maybe easier for you to hear what's going on in class, or was that a problem before?
For me personally, it was never an issue to like hear what they were saying, so it's just been the same.
Wonderful. Well, thank you all so much.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate y'all being great students. I found two other Titans that are willing to talk about the masking issue. So, Kia, what do you think? Did it bother you to have to wear a mask?
It really hasn't bothered me. I personally actually like not wearing a mask because, I don't know, I feel like a lot more like free, and I don't know, it's like especially during gym class when I'm trying to play some basketball, I'm like sweating a bunch and then the sweat just gets caught up, and I don't know.
And you are a big basketball player,
Yes, ma'am.
right?
Yes,
Well,
ma'am.
go Titans. We appreciate you showing up for Titans.
Got a good win.
And so, Elena, how about you? Did you wear a mask before and now you feel like you don't need to?
Yeah, I feel fine with it. It was a little weird at first, but I feel like everyone's gotten used to it by the end of the day.
I'm here with Jack and Gabby, and you know, one of the things that I noticed when students started this school year as opposed to last school year, they weren't quite as compliant, but overall our students have been amazing about wearing the mask the last 2 years. But I think they got a little bit tired as the year went on. I don't know if you all saw that. What do you think, Gabby?
It kind of just depended. Some really didn't care. Some was a lot like on what you wanted to do. And other people would just either you wore your mask or you didn't wear your mask. It really didn't matter.
So did you see some people maybe wearing them but not wearing them correctly?
Yeah, there was actually a lot of people that would not wear their mask correctly. I feel like if you're gonna wear a mask, you should probably wear it above your nose, just because it's really not doing anything if you wear it below your nose.
And one of the reasons that our school board advocated for us going with mask optional was because the homemade cloth masks have been deemed not to be very effective. Is that what you've seen too, Jack?
Yeah, I think it's important if you want to wear masks to wear a right kind, either like a surgical or an N95. That way you're stopping like spread to other people and just keeping yourself safe.
That's right. So if you're going to do it right. Go Titans. I'm here at Collins High School with Jody Gravitt. Jody is the choir teacher, and I can't imagine how difficult it's been to direct choir, to teach students how to sing properly with a mask on. And I'm sure today you probably had some that wore masks and some that didn't. So what was that experience like today?
Well, it was incredible. It was definitely, it felt like a step back to normalcy. We first started talking in class about just expectations of masks, that some are going to choose to wear them, some are going to not wear them. If they felt halfway through rehearsal that they wanted to put it back on, or if they wanted to take it off, whatever they wanted to do, it was absolutely fine. But singing today was so much fun.
I'm so glad you had that wonderful experience today.
Mm-hmm.
We're so glad our students are seeing the joy in singing again, and we're glad that you're here at Shelby County and at Collins High School.
Thank you.